Nivedita Joshi is here taking a new video on phytohormones. This is a topic from class 10th science and this is a part of biology. So the lesson number, this belongs to the chapter number 7, control and coordination. So how the control and coordination occurs in plants? So ways are there. So one of the way is the phytohormones. Phyto means plants and hormones when we talk of, so these are naturally occurring organic chemical substances and these are produced in the plants, and these are the chemicals or organic substances which bring about control and coordination of various activities in plants. So they are also called as plant growth regulators. These chemicals or organic substances, these are synthesized in very minute quantities and they are synthesized in one part of the plant, and they diffuse wherever they are required or where the part is going to give the response. So they are moving to that direction. So nowadays there are several synthetic plant hormones are available, and they are used in the field of agriculture for different purposes. Majorly there are 5 types of plant hormones: auxin, gibberellins, cytokinins, abscisic acid, ethylene. So out of these 5, there are 4, means auxin, gibberellin, cytokinins and ethylene. These are growth promoters, whereas the abscisic acid is growth inhibitor. Means abscisic acid is having some negative effects on the plant, so that's why it is called as the growth inhibitor, but remainings, they are very good for the plant, so that's why they are promoters. So one by one we will study what are the effects of different plant hormones on different activities. How these chemicals affect the different activities and establish the control and coordination. So first one is auxin. This promotes the cell enlargement. Cell enlargement means cell will increase in size, and differentiation means according to function the cell has to modify. So we can say it promotes the cell enlargement and cell differentiation, as well as it promotes the growth of stem and fruit. It induces parthenocarpy as well. Now the question is what is parthenocarpy? So parthenocarpy is the development of fruit without fertilization. So this is called as the parthenocarpy. So this is having a great use in the field of agriculture, and auxin also regulate the plant growth movements. So these are the effects of the auxin, and we have the example or some effects here. Like this is the effect of auxin, and already you have gone through the phototropism. Phototropism means the growth of a stem towards the light. So there is a very important role in causing that type of movement. So auxin is having the important role. See in the there are 3 pics, A, B, C. In the A, the plant is getting light from all sides, so that's why the auxin hormone is synthesized and then distributed uniformly, and that's why the stem grows upward. If plant is getting, see the position of the sun, if the plant is getting light from one side, then the auxin is synthesized in the part facing the light, and it shifts to the part where the dark is, means the opposite side of the light, means shady side. There it is shifted, and as a result what happens, the shady part grows more and causes the bending of stem. So that's why it bends, because more growth in the shady part and less growth in the light facing side. So this causes the bending. If the question is how is bending caused, so this will be the answer. This diagram is very good for such answer to support. There is another effect of the auxine. That is in case of the directional movement due to touch. Like the some plants are there which are climbers, they have the very weak stem. So we have the example of the pea plant. Pea plant is having the thread like some spring like structure, that is called as the tendril, and the purpose of the tendril is it helps the plant to climb up and get the support. So these tendrils are very sensitive to touch. So as the tendril comes in contact with any of the support, the part of the tendril which is away from the support, it grows faster, and the part which touches the support, it grows very slowly, or it stops growing. As a result, what happens, the tendril, it circles around the support and clings to it. So this is another effect of the auxine. So this is the picture which is showing the effect of the auxine. How the leaf tendril, it climbs or it encircles the support. So this example shows. Now we have the another plant hormone as called as the gibberellins. So gibberellins is having certain physiological actions, like it promotes the cell enlargement, it promotes the growth in its stem. Rosette plants means it the it looks like the rose means what happens, the internodes, internode is a part which is present between the two nodes, that is reduced, that shows the reduced growth, and as a result the nodes come very close, and all the leaf or leaf like all the leaves, they just appear in the shape of the rose. So this is called as the uh, rosette rosette plants. So this shows the effect, and secondly it also shows the bolting means uh, it is the increase in the internodal growth just before the reproduction. So this is the bolting one, and again this is also induces the parthenocarpy. Now we have the third plant hormone as cytokinins. This cytokinin, cyto means cell, kinin means the division. So this hormone promotes the cell division, as well as it helps in the breaking of the dormancy. Now the question arises, what is dormancy? So dormancy is the sleeping period. This is the sleeping period of, it may be of seed or it may be of bud. So it breaks the dormancy and delay in the aging in the leaves, and promotes opening of stomata, as well as promotes the fruit growth. Now the fourth plant hormone is ethylene. Ethylene, it promotes the growth of the fruits, as well as it causes the ripening of fruits. Ripening of fruits is caused by the ethylene, and it also helps in the breaking the dormancy of seeds and buds, and it promotes the yellowing and senescence of the leaves. See, this is the point. It promotes yellowing of the leaves and senescence means the aging of the leaves. So this is not good. So that is why it is also considered as growth inhibitor. So if there is a question, ki write one good aspect and one bad aspect of the ethylene. So this the third one point will be the will showing its negative effect. Last one is the abscisic acid. So abscisic acid, you know very well, in the beginning I told you that it is a growth inhibitor, means it inhibits the growth. It just causes the dormancy in the seeds and the buds, as well as it closes the stomata. If the stomata will get closed, the plant will not be able to photosynthesize. And the most important its physiological action is that it causes the falling not only of leaves but flowers as well as fruits. So that's why it is the growth inhibitor.